never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
It's Saturday Night Collision, and now here's Connor.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast, YouTube, Twitch. We are here for our AEW Collision live reaction. It is the official go home episode to AEW Wrestle Dream. We've been saying that this entire week. Yeah. I know we've been saying Dynamite's go home instead, Rampage go home, but the true home is Collision before. And we have a all-star 8-man tag in the main event, I believe, which they're showing right now.
FTL, we have waited for 365 days to get back in the ring.
Can you see me all right?
I can see you good.
All right, yeah.
Hold on. Hello. The people on the phone said everybody's getting their ass beat tonight. No previews, just spoilers.
Ooh.
We give everybody a little preview. Wrestle Dream. And Ricky Starks, how about I give you a preview of the ass kicking you're going to get in my hands? That's right, because we're in Seattle, my hometown. Let's go! Top guys out.
So is Black Combat Club that face or whatever? So Brian Danielson's a face.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing they're back face. Which John Moxley sort of acted like a heel. Kind of.
Well, it's a new and all that.
Claudia was a heel. I know that for sure. But I guess they're now, I don't know. Or they're twinners or.
Yeah. And before we get down with the first match, though, what do y'all think of the introduction of
the mask?
Yeah.
It was good. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I'll give you a closer look. It kind of looks like a familiar mask, don't you think?
I seen it somewhere. The guy that's gonna be at Championship Wrestling or something like that.
Yeah, and I'll tell you that anyway. Well, and plus, I do apologize for messing up the lines, though. I mean, it's my first time wearing the mask in front of everyone here today, and wearing the skeleton mask and all that.
I don't know what's going on with my YouTube TV.
Oh boy.
Another guy, Juice Robinson, coming out first.
What?
Oh,
I still know. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know you can go.
Well, I have no idea what Rock Hard Juice Robinson's carrying. It looks like either a contract or an award plaque.
Never know with him. He's always bringing out something with him. Could be a cardboard of Jay White. It could be. Never know. You know what would be a good tag team? Juice Robinson and Orange Cassidy.
Ooh, orange juice.
Yeah, they can finally have a tag team name called Orange Juice.
Now do you know where Now you know where I got the mask from.
Where?
Well, have you looked at Andrade El Idolo lately?
Oh, now, yeah, I see that now. He wasn't similar to that.
Well, this is a very similar one anyway. This one's a human skeleton. He's carrying a Lucha Libre replica mask.
Nice,
this one's plastic. And look, even moves its jaw.
It's wearing that black mask tonight. He wears a white one too.
On some occasions.
Accusatory finger points heading the way of Andrade. Andrade El Idolo is not a that you want to hear it right.
So our first match is Andrade El Idolo versus Keith Robinson tonight.
And aggressive. So
Andrade should win tonight because he lost last week against Jay White 1-on-1. He should win tonight.
Let's
We
see
never,
about
we never know because it's basically 4-on-1.
but now it's 3-on-1 now. Well, if the Guns interfere in the match in any way.
Is Jay White there tonight? I guess Jay White's not there. Yeah, it's 3-on-1. Basically a handicap match. Or no, it's Jay White's hiding somewhere.
Yeah, he probably wants revenge on the person who's behind the mask. And we still have no idea who's behind the mask, though, from last Wednesday night.
We'll know soon, probably. We got our best friends on the Kingdom tonight. They're the Hearts match.
Indeed.
The Amigos.
And speaking of, oh jeez. Oh yeah, I put the I'm gonna go off script here for a minute. I put the AZZ Canada podcast on just a moment ago, Connor.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you guys haven't already. The video was up, and then something happened to it, so I had to take it down. But thanks to Chris, we got it back up there. Of course, we got the normal AEZ Canada episode, and then after the episode, we have a little treat for you guys. As we said, we were going to be doing an interview on AEZ Canada with a Canadian independent wrestler, which we have in the AEZ Canada episode from today. His name is Jesse Bieber. If you guys don't know him, definitely check out the interview to get to know him and check out his matches.
That sounds familiar from Justin Bieber, the singer.
Yeah. He's listed guys like Josh Alexander, all kinds of Impact guys he's going to get. Definitely check that out. AEZ Canada. It's of course set it up now. So.
Know what you mean? Yeah.
They should rename them the Duty Boys.
Oh boy. What a complete ass, boys.
That's right. Kevin Kelly just mentioned that Jay White is there now because he got really assaulted on Wednesday. So they're.
Yep.
Thanks to whoever that was in the mask. Jay White's not there.
Everyone finger suspects is MJF, but everyone else thinks it might be Adam Cole behind the mask since he has. And you and Mr. Jacobs were right, Connor. The mask was in the AEW All-In locker room though, after their match to each other and a tag team match, or was it All Out?
Tag team match with each other.
Probably.
But
you know they did an interview. Oh, never mind.
There's one or two. I know what you're talking about. Like on the side that Adam Cole was sitting on, he had the mask on his side.
Yeah. Well, I don't get it though. There are 4 masked men plus the MJF Devil's mask, but it kind of looks. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, there's 5 of them. There's 4 guys and this all black, and then there's the 5th guy in the mask. So even if it was Adam Cole, that's still Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, and the Kingdom as one more person. I think I know who it is, and people aren't. Some people saying it's Edge. Some people think it's Adam Cole. I think it's going to be Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly's finally going to return. If you haven't seen Kyle O'Reilly in over 2 years.
Yeah. So, who else is going to be on this podcast tonight besides you and me?
There might be a few new people on. They come in.
So I guess as of right now, it's just you and me. You know, Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone. Ah!
Yeah.
I wonder who's the oldest, though, right now. No offense.
Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone. Probably Jim Ross. I don't know. They're probably close in age.
Well, I'm not trying to say you're the Tony Schiavone and I'm the Jim Ross, or I don't know which one's going to be which.
Picture in picture.
Bipolar 1. I got help.
And while we're on picture-in-picture for a minute.
Push back.
We got help to push back with Evolve. Once daily prescription Evolve is
Look
proven
what I got.
of bipolar 1 in adults.
The AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Elderly patients with
And they're in
dementia.
and they're toys, not replicas.
Evolve if you're taking opioids or are in opioid
Those are
withdrawal. The Samidorphan in Lybalvi can cause severe opioid withdrawal that can lead to
I
hospitalization.
can't believe they're selling the
increased
trios
risk of
titles for
life-threatening overdose.
$4,999.
Get emergency help if you have trouble
Well,
breathing,
technically, if you and some people close to 5,000.
confused, or if you have fever, stiff muscles,
Crazy.
confusion,
And that's
rash.
because it's rare design and all that, though.
Other serious side effects may include high cholesterol, weight gain, potentially fatal high
No,
blood
you should
sugar,
have pressed mute on your end, Connor. I mean, I don't know.
dizziness,
We should.
or falls. Are you ready to push
Davis,
back against
thanks for
bipolar
watching.
1?
Let's go.
Ask your doctor if
It's
Evolve
going.
is
It's going
right
pretty
for
good.
you.
How are you doing, Davis?
20
Doing
years
good.
ago, I escaped from you.
I would love for O'Reilly to return. Yeah, it's been a while since O'Reilly's been around.
Kidnapped me.
Which we're in October, about to be in 2024, so he should be ready to come. Hopefully, he's going to come back. Adam Cole's in to provide an update.
And now you're going to help.
Yeah, it could be Adam Calaveri under the mask.
New case.
Or it could be something totally different. It could be Gilbert in the mask, for all we know.
Ooh, I don't think so.
Meet my
Well,
boyfriend.
you.
What is
Could be
Well,
Goldberg.
feet?
Maybe Goldberg, though. They're the same height. I thought. You
Dad
talking about the height measurements and all that?
Pruners.
Yeah, I doubt it. I don't want it to be Goldberg. I don't think
It's
he
an
fits
amazing
that
fact.
kind of character.
1
He
in 3
doesn't.
African American blood donors is a match
Know
for
what you mean.
cell disease.
That's not,
Me could be
that's not Goldberg.
I know. Well, we know. Well, we all know that, though. And speaking of which, in case anyone's wondering why I'm wearing the blue mask, it's because you know, you heard the Painmaker.
Yeah.
Well, I am the Clue Maker.
Yeah, I've seen that on Facebook. The Clue Maker.
Yeah. Well, anyway, since you already know that, I'm gonna go and take the mask off.
Do you solve clues?
Well, no, I just, you know, it's like, well, I'm friendly, a little delusional and all that. Well, that's the Clue Maker's gimmick, I think. Well, you know, his character, kind of like Al Snow in Head, talks to Head.
Oh, yeah. What does everybody want? What does everybody know?
Ed. We gotta see who that is. Oh.
Al Snow's one of my favorites from that Attitude Era.
Well, he was in Memphis just last year. Well, not for Memphis Wrestling, for what do they call it? A comedy special.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So instead of Head, I carry blue, replica blue. But I'm not gonna talk about that. You know.
We're back picture in picture.
Yeah.
There's a sign that says Chris College. I believe it says Chris. I guess it says Chris College, I guess. CJ Terry looking match going on.
Yep.
I wonder who she's scouting out of these people. Could be Andrade. I don't think
can it
so.
Uh-oh. CJ Perry.
Yeah, I wonder who's scouting. Who's Robinson or Andrade? I'll assume Andrade probably.
But remember, Andrade is a married man.
Yeah, no. I don't think Charlotte Flair would approve of that.
Well, Well, it might be. Well, if she does pick Andrade, that's going to be a part of the storyline, you know.
Yeah, it's probably be. They're Andrade and Charlotte was married in real life.
And just remember, and we all, as you said, Connor, Andrade is a married man, and CJ Perry is a married woman, though, too, to Miro.
Unless we get a divorce again.
I thought they were still married in real life.
Well, storyline wise, in WWE, they got a divorce.
Yeah. Or maybe she's looking at the guns.
Oh, something about power line. Oh.
I wouldn't go there.
Powerbomb. Hopefully, got in the way.
Low blow.
So you out of the way. You costed Andrade a clear shot. Yeah,
He's
right now,
get the win.
as of right now, CJ Perry is not all elite yet. She's not on the roster page, and she hasn't got a graphic yet. So I wonder what their what's the long-term goal for her in AEW.
And let's not also forget tonight, this will be Chris Jericho's and Kenny Omega's Collision debut.
Yeah, they're teaming up. I feel what they're called. They have a tag team name that Jericho or Kenny Omega came up, which they're both from Winnipeg. So
along with Don Callis, since he's Canada too.
Don Callis is a fat face.
Or as you said, Connor, he is the virus of professional wrestling.
Ooh. Head first.
And Don Callis doesn't give a rat's ass. Anyway, whoa!
That was good.
Oh boy! Oh
Want to show you figure eight?
no! That was gonna be a male's version of figure eight.
The guns. So what's behind you? Sir, watch out. Juice Robinson. Oh, they threw out. The guns out of
in there. Yep, they're gonna interfere. Oh no, not this again!
Watch behind you. Oh, the referee threw it back. He did it, sure. They're watching behind you. Oh, man.
Well, they're ejected from the ring. Ejected from ringside. Damn time.
You see what happened?
Let me guess.
You'll see.
Blow. I didn't even see it yet. Oh no! And I thought Andrade's ass was going to be exposed on TV. was that the Judas effect?
That's it, probably. It's kind of his own version of the Judas effect. It's kind of like the Judas effect.
Oh no, who won the match? I didn't see. Oh, don't tell me. I didn't see who won.
Referee was good right there. One of the guns threw the shirt at him. He threw it right back and injected him.
Okay, now I see who won the match.
Andrade wins. That was a really good match. I like the get the stuff in. I don't know which gun it was, but I threw their shirt at him. He just threw it back at him.
I mean, we all know Jay White is undefeated, but has he ever been pinned? I know he lost one time, but that was Juice Robinson who got pinned.
He's lost a few matches in AEW. It's always been tag matches or 8-man tags. So he's never been pinned, I don't think. Not in AEW.
Yep.
Guys, how about this tonight live on Collision? First time ever.
Kenny
Omega teamed with Chris Jericho. Guys, I can't wait. It's a big deal, Shivani. Of course you can't wait because for the last years,
I'd actually like to see Kenny Omega
and
Chris Jericho as tag champions.
Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. From the Tokyo Dome to the very first Double or Nothing to the very first Stadium Stampede, this Kenny and Chris rivalry has been nothing but stellar. We've been at each other's throats since the very beginning. But that's why tonight, on the eve of Wrestle Dream, Before we reach the Don Callis family, Kenny and I had to figure out if we can even coexist in the ring. If we can even be on the same page after years of just not liking each other. Look, the match has been set in stone. We already know it's going to be Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, and Koibushi against Ospreay, Konosuke Takeshita, and Sami Guevara. So this right here, yeah, it's about coexisting. But let me get it straight to you guys. It's not about, oh, what kind of double teams are they going to hit? Can they make a successful tag team? And then the next stage, win the tag team belts. It's not about that at all. I don't like you. I never will like you. Never expect to be at any birthday parties, Christmas parties, Thanksgivings, and the like. But Chris, Don Callis, the Don Callis family, it's bigger than what we have here. So tonight and tomorrow night, you have my promise. I'll have your back. What I'm asking right now is, will you have mine? I can honestly tell you that I will have your back, Kenny. We're going to need to work together because tonight it's the Gates of Agony, and tomorrow it's the Don Callis family, and the Demo God and the Cleaner are going to take you all out.
That was good. That was a good promo, though. So.
Oh boy.
What a statement!
Very good promo by Omega and Jericho. I know Omega just said there that don't expect them to go for the tag titles, but honestly, I'd like to see Omega and Jericho team up in the tag division and maybe win the tag titles. It can kind of be like Omega and Hangman. Like, there really wasn't an actual tag team. They had their tag team on.
Uh-huh.
But as Omega said, don't expect him at his Christmas party.
Hang on a sec.
KFC's $20 fill box.
Oh, listen, as Kenny Omega said, don't expect him at his birthday party, at his Christmas party, and all that. But you never know. You never know what could happen. I think there's money to be made with this tag team. I'd buy a shirt with them to this tag team.
Here we go. It's time to
They're
push
going against the Gates of Agony tonight. I don't know if that's the main event. I believe it's probably that match or the 8-man All-Star match with Danielson and FTR and Will Yuta versus Starks, Big Bill, and Aussie Open.
On the edge. Take a tour of a place.
So Ricky Starks is not
From the
on.
comfort of your phone.
Well, no, yes, he is. I was about to say Ricky Starks wasn't on WrestleBream, but he is. He's going against Will Yuta tomorrow night on
Chipotle's
WrestleBream.
carne asada is back. It's our most tender cuts of steak.
As of right now, we are
grilled,
doing
seasoned
a
with cumin,
AEW
oregano,
WrestleBream
coriander.
live reaction.
Finished with fresh
We've never done
lime and
any.
chopped cilantro.
We've done one pay-per-view, but it wasn't an AEW pay-per-view. Really, it was a Ring of Honor pay-per-view. It was the first pay-per-view under Tony Khan, the Supercard of Honor, FTR, and Briscoe, the first match. That's the only pay-per-view we've done, but it wasn't really. It wasn't an AEW pay-per-view.
Tune out your money
This will be our
worries
very
fast
first
with a loan from
AEW
One Main
pay-per-view that we
Financial.
will be
We are
reacting to
trying
live.
really hard to get you Reese's
But
peanut
this
butter
won't be an
cups, but
every
there is
time
only
thing,
so much
probably.
we could do here. You're gonna have to meet us
Unless they have a deal with Max, which has been rumored. AEW will have 12 pay-per-views a year, but they're going to be on Max, so you pay like kind of like Peacock, a certain price, like $9.99, I guess, or whatever they charge. And then you get
iPhone 15 Pro.
Max, and you get AEW.
You mean this one? The one
You get
with titanium?
AEW
No way I
streaming,
can trade this busted up
streaming
thing
stuff, and then
Maybe
you get
Steven
the
wishes for the
pay-per-views.
birthday
So
boys like your best plan. Switch
I don't know.
Right. Sorry about that. My mother needed me for a minute.
on them.
like it's fine.
Yep, and on an amazing network.
And I don't have to ruin any more birthday parties.
Yeah, that ship is sailed. Let's go get you that iPhone. Here we go. Come on.
But let's not also forget, even though we're talking about wrestling, tonight is NXT No Mercy.
Yeah. Brian Pillman Jr. actually made his debut last Tuesday on NXT. Well, the video package.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to make his debut tonight.
Good.
Well, if he does, though, I would love to see that. Well, I'd love to see it after Collision, I mean. Let me tell you, I've been a big Brian Pillman. Well, I know I haven't seen him, but I know Connor has seen the son of Brian Pillman Sr.
Yeah.
But I've never met Brian Pillman Jr. myself. I mean, I watched his dad back then, even though I was only around 2 years old when he passed. But I did watch him on DVDs and watch his documentaries and The Dark Side of the Ring and all that.
Yeah. So I'm watching. Are you guys watching Wrestle Dream tomorrow night? And if so, what match are you most looking forward to? The matches that they have announced so far. Personally, for me, it's FTR and Aussie Open.
I would. Well, I'm not gonna watch Wrestle Dream tomorrow night because it costs money. But I'm probably gonna have to stick with you, Connor, because I do have the AEW World Tag Team Champions in toy belts. So I'm probably gonna have to go with FTR versus Aussie Open.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the match of the night. Christian Cage and Darby should be pretty good. And the anticipation if who's gonna debut.
And I hope I really don't like to say his name, but I'll say it. Edge.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's Edge. They're saying there's going to be a few surprises tomorrow. More than one. So hopefully one of them is Edge, which the main event tomorrow is Darby Allin and Christian Cage. So and you would think it'd be Bryan Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr., but
yeah. But what's the deal with Zack Sabre Jr. though? I don't know him though, except I heard that he is the well, he did wrestle one time in AEW in Forbidden Door against Claudio in Claudio's debut match.
yeah, he wrestled one time on Rampage, I think. Can't remember who he wrestled a few times in AEW. He's more so in Ring of Honor, but he's signed in New Japan Pro Wrestling. But
what are they carrying inside them suitcases?
The Kingdom.
Doesn't look like Kingdom, looks like weapons.
They're best friends in the Kingdom mix. He doesn't watch NXT right now. I'm actually going to watch NXT after.
Right back.
Should be a pretty good show. I believe Becky Lynch is main eventing tonight. That should be a pretty good show. I'm not sure. I'm going to watch that after the closing night for sure. Dottie Wayne. So that was a really good first night. AEW is coming to Memphis October 21st. They'll be coming. Me and Chris will be there. If anyone is in the Memphis area, they are coming to Memphis. So for AEW Collision. So it should be a pretty good show. If you're a big Memphis wrestling fan, you've been a fan of Memphis wrestling for years, Dave Brown will be there. He's going to be doing commentary or something. I don't know what exactly he's going to be doing, but he's going to be doing something on the show. I know Jerry Lawler's not going to be there. He's signed with AEW. I mean, no, because he signed with WWE, not AEW. But time I came to south of Mississippi, they brought a bunch of the Memphis wrestling legends. They brought Rock and Roll Express. Who else did they bring? Austin Idol was there. Doug Gilbert. Jimmy Valiant was there. Dave Brown. Kevin Lawler to represent Brian Christopher. There's a few other ones. They did the whole thing last time they came to Memphis. They did a whole Memphis wrestling presentation and all that.
I'm back. Same thing. So, what's going on?
On the show right now.
Well, I know best friends are getting upper hand against the Kingdom.
I don't know what's in the suitcases. Some said it's the black outfit they wore. If it's them, that's what they're in the suitcases. We got 10 people watching right now. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We're 9 people on YouTube and 1 person on Twitch. Total of 10 people right now. So thank you everyone that's watching right now. Comment down below if you're watching AEW Wrestle Dream. If so, what match are you most looking forward to? As I said, I'm looking forward to FTR and Aussie Open. Chris said the same. I'm also looking forward to Christian Cage and Darby Allin. That should be a pretty good match. Brenda, thanks for watching.
I gotta tell you, my mother is a anyway.
No, yeah, we talked about this on AEW Canada, which was out today. I did go to Impact Wrestling last weekend. It's a pretty good show. If you want to hear more about that, definitely go check out AEW Canada to hear about all that. Ouch. Oh, he did the chair. Hope he's okay.
Talking about Trent Beretta.
Chuck Taylor.
I didn't know what was going on yet. I think you're ahead of me.
Back to the future.
Yep, you're ahead of me.
No, normally you're ahead of me. I do not know. You have to ask her.
Oh yeah, AEW Collision, Saturday Night Collision is coming to Memphis, which we already mentioned this a couple of times.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to the Memphis Wrestling Legends thing. They did last time, South Haven.
Well, this is in Memphis though.
Dave Brown's going to be there
as a special guest commentator. Well, for one of the matches, I think, or maybe the main event.
There he is. It's right there.
I've been, and plus here's another thing though. We all know, and I know that Daddy Ass, Billy Gunn, and the Acclaim, the Trios champions, will be there. They're on the card though, and as you said, Connor, they're on the poster that night.
Having more ground in the Kia Sportage Turbo
Acclaim.
Kia movement that
The Acclaim and
inspires.
Daddy Ass.
Yeah, they're on the card.
Kitchen sucking dry. A new restaurant on the road. You need to own has been reeling them in. I'm the one with the
Also, I want to thank there's a lot of people who subscribed last night. Today, we are officially at 400 subscribers. So thank you everyone that subscribed last night and today to get us to 400.
Only 100 more viewers to go if we can get it by the end of the year.
Yep, our goal is 500 before the year's over with. I got 100 more to go. Last year our goal was 300. Now we're going for 500. So I think we can do it. Definitely, if you haven't already and you're watching, subscribe down below to get us to 500. Share it to your friends, your family.
Granola? I don't want to eat it. Oh, whole grains kids will love. New Quaker
No, I know.
Chewy.
Yeah. And we are. Yeah.
This changes everything. With Got to Be Metallics, I'm anything but dull. I don't just stand out, I shine. I make an impact that lasts. Pastel or bold, I do.
As I said, talk about match looking forward to on Wrestle Dream. If you're watching or not watching, we're a good match. So looking forward to it. Daniel Larkin, I've seen you at the radio station, Chris.
Oh yeah. In case anyone and Connor doesn't know, I was at a radio station in Oxford, right next to the hotel. Though I was on I was on 94.7 The Buzz, Oxford's new alternative rock station.
Yeah. So if you're in the Oxford area, you might hear, as Chris said, The Buzz. You might hear Chris on radio.
Well, I'm not on a radio show. I'm just answering a few questions about one of the host of the morning show's questions. Yeah. It's only for people around. It's only on Oxford areas and around there, though. You know that. Yeah. Daniel Larkins, though, I recognize. How did he see me at the Oxford radio station? I never seen him around or anything.
And now he's seen it on Facebook.
He must be.
Or Twitter.
Well, I only posted it on Facebook though, unless he must have seen me in person on the way to the radio station.
You never know.
I don't even know what he looks like.
Dynamite, the new
Saving my money for comparison car. Do you think it would be great? Yeah, it should be a good event. Davis says no. Brenda, know your role.
Yeah, well, correction, it's ROLE, not ORLL. David. Anyway.
Ooh, that was good. Oh, that was a close one. Davis, do you know your role?
Ooh. I don't know if I should say a good thing or a bad thing. You know what I say? Sometimes I said, "You go, girl." But anyway.
Whoa, what a second. Oh, boy. This does not look good. For young Greggy here.
There you go, down here. Still stuck. This is going to go really bad, probably. Oh.
Oh, no. If he puts Trent Beretta through those steel steps, though, that's going to crack his neck even worse.
I've broken his neck twice.
Don't tell me. I haven't caught up yet.
Now back in the corner.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh,
That's got to be one of those drivers, or what are they? Well, like an attitude adjustment, but it's a fireman's carry. Yeah, that's it. Speaking of the tag team match, Team 3D are available for bookings and all that.
oh, that was good. Double power driver.
Oh boy, you got to give the people what they want. Best friend.
Dang.
I hope Trent Beretta doesn't turn. He's gonna turn. Oh,
That was a close
power
one.
driver.
Almost.
A double power driver. Who's legal?
Trent Beretta's legal.
Dang it!
Guys, put on the right.
And right at the last second.
Oh, low
Don't tell me I haven't caught up yet.
cheating. There at the end, you son of a bitch. How dare you? You hit him down there twice.
Looks like we got ourselves a disqualification.
Who's the winner and who's the loser tonight? Your winners. By the winner punch.
Well, looks like we got ourselves a winner.
Kingdom picks up a win. Wasn't fair, but
I gotta say, we got ourselves a wieners.
what is the Kingdom gonna say?
Roddy Strong. What? We gotta go. Where are we going? We got red-eye flights. We're going right back to you, Roddy, right now. Shut up. That's why they had their suitcase.
This is the same thing they did on Wednesday. They said that they had to go.
This isn't for any of you. This is not any about you, Melvin. It's not about the people at home. This message is for one person.
I wish the Kingdom and Adam Cole would stop.
This message
Or I don't
for
know.
Adam Cole. Adam, I know you're supposed to have doctor's appointments all week, and you delayed your surgery. Please, if we mean anything to you, this is so important. Meet us at Roddy's house right now. We're going to head back right now. Or go get surgery, you selfish bastard.
Something's going on.
I'm kidding. No, seriously. If we've ever meant anything to you at all, Adam, meet us at Roddy's. And Roddy, until then, we're only 6 hours away. But until then, stay neck strong for us, baby. All right, well, standing by, listen to this.
What is wrong? What is wrong with the Kingdom and all that?
You see Mike Bennett?
First
He just
of all,
fell.
what could these two be conspiring about?
That hurt. What the hell is he
It is
doing?
official. Kenny
He's
Omega,
walking like
Chris
he's drunk
Jericho,
or
tag
something.
team for the first time, squaring off against Gates of Agony tonight, right here on
Something's
Collision.
wrong with Mike Bennett. Either he's selling it
I want to get his
or just doing that.
big matchup
He's
coming
walking
up.
like he's drunk. He even fell twice.
Don Callis, what in the world are
What kind
you
of sneaky
doing?
business do we have going on here?
Prince Nana, what are you doing with Don Callis?
There's a saying, my friend. If you dig deep into the universe, you will find something there that is very, very, very unique. And tonight, once the Gates of Agony get through with Chris Jericho and that Kenny Omega, hey, we in the money. We in the money. Do, 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 do.
Oh God, Don Callis, what a virus! And Prince Nana, now he's the virus junior.
You are looking at the quintessential future of wrestling.
In case anyone hasn't noticed, though, Prince Nana is coming to Memphis Wrestling on 2 days before Halloween night.
Something's going on there, though. The same thing happened Wednesday, and they told Adam Cole that they needed to talk to him, and that's when Jay White came out. And then tonight, they say that they need him to, that they're going to Roderick Strong's house and for Adam Cole to meet them there.
I saw
Something's
how
going on
he
with
picked up
that.
my hair every time I
Maybe
tried
he
it.
is faking his
It only takes
injury.
a minute. Look at that.
Faking a real injury.
Are extra
Maybe he
thick or
is. Maybe,
amazing
but there's
dry.
4 of them. There's
Even for
5
his
people.
hair.
On Wednesday, it was
And
5
for
people.
dust, I
Which,
love
if it's
my
Adam
heavy
Cole,
duty duster. The
that's
fluffy
still only
fibers
4
trap
people.
dust
Why
on
don't
contact.
keep them in Adam Cole?
Up high
But 5th
and all
person
around
is someone
without
else.
having to lift a thing.
Probably
I'm
Kyle
so
O'Reilly.
hooked. You'll love
I'm
Sir.
not, you
Or
know.
your money back.
Earn a respected accredited bachelor's
Why
degree
do-
in as little as 2.5
Yeah, I
years
know.
with WGE.
You know what you mean.
Quaker.
Daniel, the friends lose
That's
way too much, and they should. Like, they're a very good tag team. They shouldn't lose as much as they do.
It's
I don't know why they shouldn't. I
better
agree with that.
communication. Maybe
Best Friends been one of the best tag teams since day one of
Crunch time
AEW.
and dinner with one easy swipe. That's big.
Chris is showing off an Easter egg of who's the person in that mask. Your drink.
Huh?
I say you're showing off an Easter egg of who that person is under the mask because of your drink.
People,
I'm not. Look, I'm not a big fan of MJF and all that. Unless you're
No,
talking about this mask.
No, I'm saying you're showing a hint of who the person is behind the mask because of your drink right there. You know the drink beside you. Pepsi.
Oh yeah. That's probably. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
military training.
And also, he is one of your favorites, and he's was one of your favorites. It still is, maybe.
Yeah, he's my favorite. So, I mean, I like a lot of different wrestlers. CM Punk, but he's one of my favorites.
If CM Punk comes to AEW or comes back to AEW, Tony Khan is in big trouble. Well, or is he just saying that because to make sure it'll be like a storyline or something?
Could be.
Waiting
They
for
took
a
in
family,
Jeff off the roster one time.
waiting to be loved.
Then he came back.
Older and special needs shelter
But I don't
homes
know.
wait the longest
Look,
to find loving
I'm not a big fan of MJF, as I mention every time. So
to help these special underdogs never feel left behind again.
And plus, if anyone has been on my Facebook lately, I did say the Clue Maker has arrived, baby.
Little girl.
And
You are
Julia
so
Hart
young.
again.
It's like a mixed up MJF and Adam Cole's signatures in there.
Until the house he showed you always wins. Now
Oh boy!
you don't
Can somebody pin her?
Do you see this? Over 2 dozen bodies stacked. And this will not end until we get to the one.
Want to have an example out of my heart at Wrestle Dream, but I
He
have
was really
to.
good. He was
I'm a
like
fighting champion. I am
Chris
the
Statlander and
fighting
Julia Hart.
champion. And a spooky little bitch like you is no match for Chris Statlander.
It's a match that is
Davis says he's looking forward to FTL versus Aussie Open at WrestleMania. That's it. That's probably the match of the night, I think.
I just hope somebody will attack Brody King. I don't know why Chris Statlander just slapped Brody King instead of just do something, instead of just, standing there like doing nothing.
I said this many times in the podcast before, but Julia Hart's theme song entrance is really, really cool. I like her theme song.
I wish we already know who's singing that or whose song is this.
You can look it up, Julia Hart's theme song. I can't remember who sings that.
Or we could, what they call it, Shazam it.
She's on a 27-match singles winning streak. 27 matches in a row she's won. Even though it's probably a bunch of jobbers, she still has won 27 matches in a row.
Oh, God. Somebody please pin her. I can't stand her. I mean, I like her back then when she was in a cheerleading and Brian Pillman Jr. Group Garrison, but now, thanks to Malachi Black, who sprayed or missed her with black, now she's a changed woman. And she's how old, Connor? 20? 21?
Yeah, Julia Hart's 19, 20. Either 20 or 21. She's very, very young.
And we already know she's engaged to off script here, Lee Johnson. No, wait, is that right?
Yeah, they're engaged.
And now they're getting engaged in the next few days. And guess what? It's on Friday, October the 13th. Get it?
They'll get married.
That's what I looked on Facebook and Twitter.
Ouch.
I guess Julia Hart must be a fan of Friday the 13th or something.
Golly. Now, Bert Vixen, she'd be good. If they ever had AEW Women's Tag Team titles, Chris Statlander and Candice Cummings Julia Hart would be a good team.
Here's another thing now. How does everyone get their liquids in their mouths and use the mist though on the opponents though without anyone even knowing? How do they do that though? I mean, I know their mouths are empty though at the beginning of the match, but before the end of the match, they put it in their mouths and mist it out.
It's always been a secret in wrestling. Guys like Tajiri, the Great Muda. A lot of guys in wrestling history has done that, but it's really.
And Asuka, she sprays mist too.
Asuka as well. It's always been a mystery of how they do that. How they're able to spit stuff out. Like how do they do that? It's very a mystery in wrestling. Not many people know. I don't know how to do that.
Like for an example, recently CM Punk used I think it was a fan who recorded CM Punk blading himself off the main cameras and blade himself busted open before he got fired.
Yeah,
that's gotta hurt, even in the head.
Yeah, he did it the hard way. Ron, definitely thanks for watching. How are you doing, Ron?
If anyone's seen the Eddie Guerrero versus JBL match, Eddie Guerrero, he was bleeding out of control.
Oh, that was good by Julia Hart. She's really improved over time in AEW. Daniel, yeah, I agree. I would love to see Statlander Dixon's tag team if they had titles. Yeah, if they were at AEW Women's Tag Titles, they'd be a great team to win the titles. Ooh.
Don't tell me who won the match. I want to know.
Now the hurt.
Chris Statlander puts the TBS Championship on the line tomorrow night live on pay-per-view Wrestle Dream against Julia Hart, a woman who has not lost in 523 days.
Somebody's got to be bought. Somebody's got to keep an eye on Brody King. He can interfere at any time.
I know someone who could, and she's Statlander with friend, but I don't know if he'll do it.
Don't spoil it. I mean, well, don't spoil it for me, Connor. I know you're ahead of me, but I want to know what they're saying.
Chris Statlander is going to answer any challenge, any call.
Knew it.
She's
I knew.
got her best friends with her.
Yeah, right.
Is this a good idea for the TBS champion?
I knew Statlander was coming out with backup.
Sometimes
And
discretion.
now Brody King is outnumbered.
Nothing discreet against the TBS champion.
That is if Chucky T and Trent Beretta have any strength left.
And both Julia and Chris.
There we go. Now a one-on-one.
Step aside.
Julia getting scattered out with a gallery.
Oh boy.
Julia Hart spinning the webs.
Something suspicious. Something suspicious.
Julia! You can go ahead and run away tonight, but tomorrow you're going to be forced to be in the ring with not only the TBS champion, but the defeater of the undefeated. The clock is ticking, and tomorrow night on Wrestle Dream, your time is up!
That was really good though. Statlander, good promo.
The time may be up for the TBS champion. Wrestle Dream, of course, a tribute to the late great Antonio Inoki, and one of his prize pupils was this man. Let's take a special look at the War Master, Josh Barnett.
Josh Barnett.
Who?
There has been a weight lifted off my shoulder.
That is
I
not
never
Josh
felt
Barnett. That's
so
Claudio
good.
Casanova.
See, you don't need to be a champion to act like a champion. You have to look inside of you.
Kevin Kelly just said Josh Barnett.
You going.
That's not
I
Josh.
recognize that name from somewhere.
He's a commentator for New Japan. He commentated with Jim Ross for a little bit.
Challenge to anybody who thinks they are man
That's
enough to
Claudio.
step in my way.
Challenge, you say?
There he
Everybody
is.
loves to talk about challenges, how they're going to overcome this, conquer that. Somehow, they're going to lay something out there in the world so that they themselves can climb to the top of that mountain. But so often, people really aren't ready for what door they've opened up. War is ageless. The ring is a field of combat. Wherever a ring exists in the world, you will find me. Tomorrow night, Claudio, you are really going to see.
Is that the Hammerstone? If I'm right.
It's Josh Barnett. Oh, this is interesting. He's a commentator in New Japan for Wrestling and also a wrestler for Bloodsport. It was an interesting match tomorrow night.
Well, talking of legends,
Claudio Casanova will be taking on Josh Barnett on 0 Hour on Wrestle Dream.
And it's going to be on the 0 hour instead of the original programming. Damn it.
Mm-hmm. It's probably the last
The reason why I call him Hammerstone, I thought it was, well, Brian Pillman Jr. talking about the Hammerstone.
Alexander Hammerstone.
But it's probably, they kind of look alike, but never mind.
Yeah, it does look like. Yeah, it looks like Alexander Hammerstone a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Well, here we go. Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. Something's up between Don Callis and Prince Nana. Whenever there's a virus, something's going to happen. Hey, Don Callis is going to be satisfied on that. And that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, that was a very good moonsault by JR. That was really good. Josh Barnett and AEW. Yep. This is probably the final match announced for. It's gonna be announced for Wrestle Dream, but in the buy-in or 0 Hour, Claudio Castagnoli versus Josh Barnett. That should be a pretty good match.
And if Don Callis gets anywhere near me, I would punch him out real good. But I'm not going to do that because, securities and all that. He wants to be protected at all costs. Keeping the fans safe, I'll give you that. Connor, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's just that what's going on? Is your phone dead again?
I was just corresponding back to someone.
We got 2 Winnipeg, Manitoba Canadas going to be appearing on a Collision tonight, making their Collision debut. And speaking of Canada, though, I think I got an idea for AEZ Canada.
What's that?
Well. First, let me wait till this. Let me wait till commercial or picture-in-picture comes on first.
All right.
So I can explain this to Canada. Well, AEZ Canada and all that.
Yeah, I'm just corresponding back to someone. Yeah, now we got the Gates of Agony, which we've seen. Who was it? Prince Nana and Don Callis.
Yeah.
They're planning to do something in this match.
It's probably going to be a 6-on-2 advantage, I'm thinking. Maybe more. I hate, you know what? I'm going to say it anyway. Even though, and I'm saying it for real. I hate Don Callis. Oh boy. That guy in the tap, the guy with the face paint, he kind of looks new. Well, I mean, he changed his gimmick up a little bit, changed the character a little bit.
The one in the ring, Toa Lono.
Along with Brian Cage, they put together a formidable trio under the leadership of Prince Nana.
And Khan, another one's name, the big tall one's Khan. They just punch each other just for the fun of it. It's probably the biggest match of their career, going against Jericho and Omega at the same time.
It was a really good match. That's what I think. At least I know what was you. At least I know what were you doing. At least I know what were you. What was you doing, Connor?
Yeah, They always do that for the Ringside Club, which for pay-per-views, and hopefully one day I'll win. Every time I end up not winning.
I wish I could win too. But only if it's some Pacific I would like to have, though, on the Ringside Collectibles.
In that one, there's an Owen Hart figure that you can win.
Speaking of Owen Hart, though, have you got his figure yet?
Not yet. That's one of the main reasons I entered that contest. So finally, to be able to win it.
Which
I'll
type?
probably get it. I'm hoping to get it for my birthday. I don't know.
Well, I hope so. Sorry, go ahead.
With my birthday money, I'm going to buy it.
So technically, we got 4 people, or possibly with Prince Nat on Don Callis, making their Collision debut tonight.
Someone's making their debut tonight?
What?
Someone's making their debut tonight?
Well, I looked up the nameplate on Gates of Agony, and yes, they are making their debut tonight officially on Collision.
Ooh. Superplex by King Omega and Jericho.
You know what else, though? We already know Kenny Omega, no one ever kicks out from the One-Winged Angel, and we never see anyone kicked out from the Judas Effect by Chris Jericho.
Kenny Omega versus... I don't know what that is. Pit Crew? They can't iron flipping together. Jericho and Omega's got to team up. It's like the Mega Powers a little bit.
Man, who's that big guy again with a tattoo on his face?
Toa Wano.
Yeah, I wonder if he's related to the Samoan wrestling dynasty, or
it could be. He looks like he could be Samoan.
And he hasn't done tagged in his tag team partner.
Yeah, he's going on and on.
It looks like he's doing all the work and leaving his tag team partner out of it.
I'd like to see Julia Hart get Athena. That'd be a good match. The person I want to see beat Chris Statlander for the TBS Championship is Athena. I think that would be a good match. That'd be a good match and a good feud if they would. I don't want to see them just do the match and then that's it. Like just have 1 week of build or 2 weeks of build. And that's it. Like they should build on the match for at least a month to 2. Oh, damn. At least a month to 2 months. Build on Chris Statlander and Athena. Maybe have one match and Chris Statlander wins. And have a rematch. A winner is coming and Athena wins. But I want to see an actual feud with those two. Not just 2 weeks to build. Like actually build it up.
Prince, oh god, what is Prince Nana doing? He's just, I mean, I know he talked to Don Callis backstage, but what a complete. Ugh.
Yeah.
As Mr. Jacob always tells me, it's real to me, damn it.
2-on-1 right now. He's not at Aubrey Edwards.
Somebody's got to get that managing license away from Prince now. He should not be at ringside.
I haven't seen Don Callis out there yet. Oh, damn. Imagine all that weight coming down on you.
We find missing people who have slipped through the cracks and we bring them home. I will do anything to bring people home. New case.
We make quite the partnership, don't we? Now, check your local listings and streaming on Peacock.
When it comes to your hair,
all right, now we're on picture-in-picture. And speaking of your birthday, and we're talking about All Elite Zone Canada,
Our
yeah,
sulfate
I got an idea. Now, in case anyone hasn't noticed, though, I know my birthday's coming up, but also on October 15th, this guy's birthday's coming up. And I've done some research that his birthday is on the same day as the Monday Night Raw was on the air 23 years ago.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent,
Yeah.
so you can use less. Bounty, the quicker
You
picker.
know, and it took place in Ottawa, Canada.
I don't know what she said. It must have been Indian for handsome.
That's all I got to say about that.
No, we did. October 15th, 2001. Raw was in Ottawa, Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. I was just letting the AEZ Canada know about that and all, you know.
Yeah.
If any of the All Elite Zone Canada members are from or live in Ottawa, Canada.
They might. Some might.
Yep, indeed. That guy looks very familiar. Hey, Rick and Morty starts on your birthday.
They return.
Well, the new season, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, 8 people in here. So I hope you're watching. I hope you're commenting. If you're watching Collision tonight, how's the show been? If you are watching Collision tonight and you're watching, how's the show been good? How's the show been to you guys? Jericho's got the hot tag right now.
I agree, Brenda.
I hope Omega and Jericho win. I hope so too.
Me 3.
Right now, Jericho's at the upper hand. I hope Don Callis can come out.
Or Prince Nana's going to have something planned. I think Don Callis must have given Prince Nana strategies and weaknesses of Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega, since Don Callis did work for them a long time ago. You think that?
Makesta could come out and cost them. Oh.
And we will see Ray Phoenix defending against Nick Jackson.
Lucky Omega took that out.
Against Hikaru Shida. 4th anniversary AEW Dynamite this Wednesday, 8/7 Central TBS. They live up to a billing. Going to be a Dynamite couple of matches.
Ooh.
The speed and agility of this build.
That was good. The drop kick by Jericho.
The opportunistic roll up for the near fall. Got him.
Code breaker.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You see the code breaker?
Don't tell me anything, Hunter. I haven't even seen it yet.
Oh, that was good.
Now I see the code breaker. Uh-oh, here comes the B trigger.
Omega's on fire.
Here we go again. Hey, Randy just won a senton. What do they call it? A suicida?
Yeah.
Chris Jericho got him in the walls of Jericho on my end.
That's probably it. That's probably it right there.
That's it.
They pull out the win. Jericho and Hangman.
You mean Jericho and
Yeah, Jericho and Omega pick up. They win their first tag team match together.
Let's see what's gonna happen next. Don Callis, or maybe it must be for, or maybe they're talking about tomorrow night.
Jericho and Omega's got a mic.
I'd have to say, after what you just saw, Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho proved we can coexist together. You said it yourself, Chris. Coexisting isn't just part of some grand scheme to be the greatest tag team in AEW history. Nope. This is bigger than Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. What this is about Don Callis, the guy, when I was brainwashed, never listened to each and every one of you. When I would hear everyone say, it's creepy on this, creepy on that, I never...
Don Callis is a creepy little bastard.
Ooh, and a sneaky virus of professional wrestling.
Was for you to spend $30,000 to get you and Takeshita a flight all the way to Japan to hurt the ones that I love, to hit me right here. Well, I'll have you know, it's going to take more than an assault, than a vicious attack for me to turn my back on my friends. And Ibushi, who has lived a life of fighting and a world-class striker, takes a beating like that as an invitation. So tomorrow at WrestleDream, aside from the fact that it's a pay-per-view, aside from the fact that it's another chance for each and every one of you to meet Ibushi, Kenny, and Chris Jericho, it's time for the original Alpha and the original Omega to spell.
There we go, the original Alpha and the original Omega
of Don Callis. Tomorrow at WrestleDream, right here in Seattle, Kenny, Kona, and the Ocho versus the Don Callis family. Kanosuke Takeshita, one of the greatest wrestlers in the world today. Will Ospreay, the man who beat both me and Kenny within the course of a month. Don't remind me. Yeah, sucks, doesn't it? And the worst of all of them, Sammy Guevara. What have I become now that I betray everyone I've ever loved? I've pushed them all away.
Oh, according to
For
the
I'm a
Judas.
slave to the Judas in my mind, Sammy. You are the ultimate Judas, you little bastard.
And that was good. He quoted from the song
And
Judas.
last week on Wednesday, you said you were the hero and I'm the villain. You're damn right I'm the villain, Sammy. And I'm going to ruin your dreams. I'm going to ruin your goals. I'm going to ruin your entire...
Whoa!
I like that. That was
It's
really good.
more WrestleDream, Sammy. The villain is going to take out all of my aggressions and all of my frustrations from teaming with your little ass for the last 4 years out on you, Jericho and Omega and Ibushi. We're coming for you, family.
That was a really good promo by both of these guys. Omega and Jericho had a really good match, and they cut both good promos.
Can't wait to see that trios match tomorrow. Wrestle Dream indeed tomorrow live on.
Oh, we got the Canadian flag in the crowd. 2 Canadian flags. And the AEZ represents Canada on the AEZ Canada brand. So it's great to say that we recognize Canada in this podcast.
The only thing I like about Kenny Omega on this promo, he said, "Don't remind me."
Step toward the
Get the
terrifying
step
ledge of truth.
The terrifying truth, man. And the truth is, you don't need to physically
The
hurt the
righteousness.
two of you. We just think it. And that's good enough for 2 people being held by a threat. And another thing, devil or not, nobody can hurt
Here
the
comes the righteous, or Rob Zombie lookalike.
I don't know why they're doing this match on pay-per-view, really.
Karma's deadline is getting
Like,
closer.
out of anyone you could have had go against
Karma's
MJF.
deadline is coming to an end.
Like, to the AEW audience, not many people know who these guys are. Unless you watch Ring of Honor, and not many people watch Ring of Honor on Honor Club. They won't know who these people are. It's basically a handicap match now, 1-on-2 for the ROH World Tag Team Championships. I kind of hope the Righteousness just wins and puts the belts back on Ring of Honor. But at this point, the Ring of Honor titles are never on Ring of Honor. Like, they're just on AEW.
Oh boy. Now that's a good promo by the Righteous. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I do. I wonder who's going to be next for the AEW World Tag Team Champions, though. Whoever wins between FTR and the Aussie Open.
They got a match tomorrow. Whoever wins is the number 1 contenders.
And
The Young Bucks, Lucha Bros, the Guns, and
Orange Cassidy and Hook.
Yeah, that's right.
Or so technically we got 3 sets of brothers, real life, and we got 1 who are friends. Well, technically tag team.
Yeah.
We got the Jacksons or Young Bucks. We have the Guns. We have Ray Phoenix and Penta. And the only tag team we got is Orange Hook.
Yeah, they're probably they could win, but they're not the favorite to win.
Or maybe they should call themselves, Butch Cassidy. What about Hook Cassidy?
That'd be good.
Replace Butch with Hook.
Yeah.
Whatever. I wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder what's gonna happen though. So technically, who's gonna win the Fatal 4-Way for the number 1 contendership? Or what do you say, Connor?
See, they already went against the Young Bucks at All In. They beat them. They went against the Guns, but it's been a while. They haven't went against Lucha Bros in a little while. I think it's gonna The Young Bucks are probably going to win, which I hope not, because they've already got the Ring of Honor 6-man championships. But I'm going to go the Guns to win. That's who I want to win.
Impressive. Well.
Who are you going for?
You didn't ask, Christian.
I'm not losing in Seattle, Christian.
Tony Khan made it. You didn't ask. He made it, not you. Paranoid maniac.
Darby, I love you, Darby, but you're not winning tomorrow night. And you shouldn't win tomorrow night. Christian Cage just won the belt. Christian Cage should come out on top. Christian Cage is so hot. He's got so much hot momentum right now. He doesn't need to lose. He just won it last Saturday on Collision. There's no reason for him to lose. If they want the TNT Championship to be elevated again, like Cody, Brody, Miro, all them have it, Christian Cage is the person to go. He can put that title back to where it was. How dare you? See what he did? That's a shot at Adam Cole. I want to see a killer with Omega and Jericho. That'd be a really good tag match. Too bad they're not in that fatal 4-way tag match.
I sent an X or Twitter out though to Dax and Cash Wheeler, me holding one of the championship belts, saying, "Hey, I got one of your belts."
Yeah.
In case you haven't seen it, Connor.
Yeah, I've seen it. But they like it.
Why do they call themselves the Righteous?
I have no idea. These guys must be very popular in Seattle. These two guys that we won against. But the crowd's behind them.
They kind of look like a one of them kind of looks a resemblance of Reverend Ash Taylor in Memphis Wrestling.
Yeah.
Maybe those two guys can beat them though. If they win, that's going to be a shocker.
They should be going for your ROH tag titles tomorrow night then. Stay weak tonight.
Travis Williams. I recognize that name from somewhere.
Oh.
6'5", 325. Down goes Travis Williams. Can you dig that? So with Adam Cole having to undergo surgery.
There's like a blood drop on the back of his shirt. Well, it's not blood. It's actually fabric on.
He looks like he's going to bust through it.
Certainly is. Has he bitten off more than he can chew? Of course.
This match isn't going to last long. They're destroying these guys.
They kind of look like.
That wasn't even a match.
They kind of look like, the Righteous kind of looks like a resemblance of the Wyatt family, except it's just two members.
Yeah, they still look like the Wyatt family a little bit. By their character, their vintages, and the field packages.
I mean, they got the same sound, the same.
Dutch, Look at all the paper people strung together. It's the same paper people who believe that MJF truly is the devil. Well, you know something? He is the devil. The devil pulls the strings that make us dance. The same strings, man, that are tied to that liar Adam Cole. So,
I agree with that.
at Wrestle Dream, not only is the righteous going to become the ROH World Tag Team Champions, we're gonna make sure.
Devil's Dance sounds like a Metallica song. It is.
The Seattle crowd does not like the righteousness.
His brochacho. Dutch, dig what I'm saying?
Wait a minute now.
What are they
What is
gonna do
this?
here?
What is this?
Oh, hold on.
A 2x4. They're gonna hit him with 2x4.
Obviously,
Don't tell me. I didn't even see it yet.
Oh, it was gonna end bad.
Judas Icarus, come on now.
This is sick.
My God, no.
Oh, they're gonna put him out of his misery.
What the heck?
Oh, don't.
Dang.
Oh no. I know what you're doing now, Connor. I've seen this before. That looks like one of those it looks like I've seen this before, Connor. It kind of looks like something that the devil does the God and Son. They want to, oh!
My oh my. New ROH World Tag Team Champions tomorrow in a
That's
2-on-1
gotta hurt.
match. The righteous
Yeah,
certainly will be the
look
heavyweight
painful.
favorites. Two
They
titles
crossed the line,
tomorrow, Eddie
and that's going to
Kingston.
offend a few people, maybe Christian people.
You know what that was supposed to be? Cross.
Well, they did. Well, they only got a 2x4 on the feet. It's like they're trying to nail his. Well, you know.
Yeah.
But it's up on the feet area, but not the whole thing, you know. But if I offended anyone, I apologize.
Raven did that before, and he got a lot of heat for that. Not a lot of people like that.
Oh yeah. Me and Mr. Jacobs were talking about it though. I think one time about the what do they call it? What is it called? The crucifixion of the Sandman.
Yeah, Raven was on the cross.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt. I seen that though. Well, I didn't watch it, but I did seen clips of it though. They didn't actually air the same thing though. Because if they did, with Kurt Angle being there, you're gonna hear from their lawyers.
We are the heart. We are the soul. We are elite.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite at 8 on TBS.
I believe I've isolated the algorithm from making friends. Look what you've created here.
That's a Big Bang Theory I'm hearing.
More Big Bang
Yeah.
than ever before. Now 7
That's
days
a-
on TBS.
Yeah.
Buds to the King's Hawaiian Pork and Slaw Sandwich from Firehouse Subs with slow smoked pulled pork.
Well, let's see.
Tangy slaw.
Well, as of tonight, we're only 3 weeks until AEW Collision comes to Memphis, Tennessee, where me and this guy is heading.
Yeah, we'll be there. You might see us on TV.
Don't tell them where we're sitting at, because if they do, they'll find out.
No, but you'll be able to see us.
Well,
Just
I'll be
watch out.
carrying. Well, I'll be
Also-
carrying a sign though. You guys seen it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the Acclaim.
Yeah, well, technically I say, well, not the concept. The new poster called "Scissor Me Daddy Ass" in pink.
Pastel or bold? I decide.
I really missed
Be whoever
Punk
you
era
want to be.
Collision.
Got to be metallics.
Let's see who's going to show up, though, at Wrestle Dream, or who's going to be behind the mask.
I like when Collision consisted of a very, at least like 30 people that would rotate out of. And now it's just jam-packed with downright guys.
Hundreds of
People who aren't even with AEW.
But speaking of Wrestle Dream,
National Hurricane Center Director, one trusted best-in-class expertise.
Speaking of Wrestle Dream, where are you going to watch it at your house, or are you going to watch it at the, you know?
89 years believes and continues
I'll be watching at home. I'm not going to talk to you
at home.
I'll talk to you about it after the
Okay, then.
podcast.
Schwarzkopf, carrot and color.
Okay. Well, in that case, never mind. Forget the question. My bad, everybody. My bad.
Rich striking color.
No, it's fine.
All hair textures. Let
I'll be
the world
watching it, though.
see your strength.
Well, it's got an
Schwarzkopf,
idea.
carrot and color.
The Chewy app has everything.
Well, I know I'm not going to be watching because, you know, it costs money and all that.
Scratchy pets, and most importantly, your pet. Every day,
Everyone
great
watching,
prices,
are you guys
35%
watching
off the first
Wrestle
ownership
Dream?
order.
I haven't had a
Right to your
comment in a
door.
while.
Download the Chewy app.
Let's invite Jacques.
Let's not invite Jock.
Whoa!
Jerry struggles on conference calls, but he's such a dedicated employee.
You're right.
Also, next Wednesday,
Oh.
6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be having former WWE star, former TNA star, the Pope, Elijah. He will be on here. So if you guys have any questions you want to ask him, feel free to pop in the comments of questions like to ask him. We'll pop it up on the screen like we do normally. And if you just want to watch, you can just watch. As of right now, everything's still good on Pope coming on next Wednesday.
Looks like we got ourselves an 8-man tag team main event in just a few moments.
Here we got a big 4-on-4 match on 0 Hour. I never get to see any of that. They're going so fast. I think Keith Lee, Mercedes Martinez, Diamante, and a few others.
Tomorrow night on 0 Hour, chance at the World Trios Championship. You see, we're back from Japan. We're here at AEW to stoke the flames and bring the fire. Excuse me. Hello. Fellas, what's going on? Hey, we're just here to welcome you to AEW and congratulations. I hear you have a huge match on 0 Hour tomorrow on the pay-per-view. That's right. And, oh yeah, it's against us. You know what? You're right. Johnny, if you don't know who we are the Acclaim and Daddy Ass, and we have been Trios champ for 34 days.
That's right. You take it.
34
From the
days.
man with the best sins in
That's
the
funny.
biz. Everyone loves the Acclaim. Bye.
Oh, yeah, you come in here. You don't think we know how you play? We know your game. We can do it too. True, come play. Mikey, give me a beat. I'll give my own. Boom.
What the
We're
heck?
TMDK, and we're here to say we're gonna kick your ass in a mighty way. Hey, what? No.
What the hell was it? What the hell? What the heck was that?
Versus Hangman Page. Can't wait to see that live on pay-per-view. Then Trios
What the
action.
heck
We've
are we
talked about
doing?
it. Chris Jericho
That sounds very familiar.
versus Takeshita Sammy Guevara.
That's going to be an interesting match.
ROH World
The Acclaim,
Championship
Billy
and
Gunn
New
versus.
Japan
Well, that's on the 0 Hour, and I can't. Well,
Kingston.
I think I can watch it though. It's on the 0 Hour, and it's free.
Tag team titles. Things don't look good for MJF. It's
That was
2-on-1.
Well, this just. Well, I was watching NXT No Mercy, and the video package played, and yeah, Brian Pillman Jr. He's coming to NXT.
Yeah, I think that's a big mistake AEW made with not keeping him. I think he's going to be a really big star in WWE.
And I do hope that the WWE is going to acknowledge his father. Maybe they might put him in the Hall of Fame soon.
Well, he's going to be keeping his name, Brian Pillman Jr.
But even though I'm not a big fan of WWE anymore, but I am a big fan of Brian Pillman Jr. and his dad back then.
Danielson, Wheeler Yuta, FTR versus
We got ourselves a commentator on the loose.
I really miss Punk's era Collision. With Jim Ross being there and CM Punk, and now it's just so.
Why is Zack Sabre Jr. using TMDK theme? Is he a part of it?
Might be. Collision's still alright, but just not. For me, it's not as exciting since CM Punk is not there. CM Punk just brought that extra excitement. How's he open?
I wonder how Jim Ross is doing these days. He looks like he's having it. He looks like he's in a wheelchair, but different. Or no offense.
Yeah, he probably does the main event now. Collision.
If they were using Ozzy Osbourne theme, they ought to go Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy.
He starts in Big Bill.
You mean Big Bill Doyle? Ah!
I hope to add him to AEW Fight Forever. Big Bill eventually.
So what do you guys think of Big Bill and Ricky Starks as a team? I mean, I kind of, well, even though he's not in AEW, not officially, but I kind of like Enzo Amore and Big Bill better. They used to know each other way back then. But never mind. Forget what I said.
And their opponents, introducing first, the combined weight of 442 pounds, they are the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler.
Davis is kind of like Diesel and Michaels. Yeah, kind of a little bit.
Here comes the top guys. Speaking of which,
FTR.
I know they got the real belts, the TV belts, but I got the toy belt right here.
Well, look at that. Thank you very much, Ricky Starks. He's not going to lie, is he? What are we, chop lip?
Brian Danielson. Yeah, Brian Danielson. Great to see Brian Danielson on Collision. But imagine they could have had Punk and Danielson on Collision. That would have been really, really good. Look at the lyrics theme song. I like the lyrics version a little bit better. The Born for Greatness.
I just don't think it's going to work out, Nigel. Yeah, we gave it a go. You guys gave it a good go. I think it's time to start over. It's not. Just pack it in, give it another go.
Yeah, start again, fellas. Let's leave the geopolitical construct out of the equation here in our main event. What the hell did you just say? Well, it's Big Word Saturday here on Collision. All-Star main event. Hey, very, very talented guys.
All-Star main event.
Big time in the main event in prime time. Got to check egos at the door, don't you, Jim? Yeah, well, you should if you want to win.
Welcome home to Who are they saying welcome home to? Ricky Starks isn't from Seattle. He's from New Orleans, Louisiana. Brian Danielson is from Seattle. But
Well,
Ricky Starks
actually, from Aberdeen, Washington.
Who is Brian Danielson?
Yeah.
I don't know why he acts like it's his hometown.
How do you feel about your Brian's assumption that he's got a year left on his career, though?
But Ricky Starks is from Louisiana, right?
Starks not wanting to tangle with Wheeler Yuta before they face off one on the bar. He'll tag out Smart. Oh, take a look at this. He needs a little bit more cardio.
Oh, Ricky Starks going.
Yeah, that's a very
Ooh, Rick.
And jumping jacks.
Has Ricky Starks not won you over yet, Jim?
No, athletically, I think he may be one of the best all-round talents we have in the entire company. I really believe that. But his personality can be at a maximum quicker than not. He's got to have to wear on you.
Hold on a second.
He's a hell of a wrestler. There's no doubt about that. And then before long, he may be considered the best wrestler in all of AEW.
Saying he needs to change his attitude.
Well,
fit again with the
Love hearing Jim Nelson commentary. It's got that old school feel.
Fletcher underneath.
The club has made a star out of Wheeler Yuta. He is a star.
That was a good
Thanks to his time with
dropkick by Wheeler Yuta.
of that organization.
Tag into Dax Harwood.
Everybody anxious to get in, and as Mark Davis gets tagged in, Dax gets out of the rough part of town.
Bring.
Is that your phone, Zach?
Oh, I think my phone's going nuts. I'm going to have to take it.
That's very unprofessional of you. Who is it?
Yeah. Hi. It's Brian Danielson. He said his phone had it in.
That was nice.
What's he doing just standing there?
That was nice. That was like Xavier Jr.
What a waste of time, Nige. What a waste of time.
We better do better than that tomorrow, Zach. And look at this now. Fletcher starts Big Bill capitalizing on Dax being down. Oh, wait a minute. JR.
What the hell is going on here?
Stay with us, folks. Picture in picture.
For legal reasons, we can't say an egg McMuffin is a hangover cure. But it probably wouldn't hurt to have one delivered. Just put it out
This
there.
is a pretty good main event. I remember the last time I did an All-Star. It was,
Was that a doorbell?
Every moment
yeah,
of
commercial.
that year.
Is it yours or is it a commercial?
I was never found.
It was a commercial of mine. It was a commercial.
Now what? We find missing people. Gather information. Everyone has a footprint.
Taco Bell commercial.
As we speak. New case.
You want my
Okay.
We make quite the partnership.
I'm in control.
You need me. Found. Check your local listings and streaming on Peacock.
Imagine a lifetime spent waiting.
The last time we had an 8-man All-Star on Collision was
Waiting for a family.
it was CM Punk, Sting, Darby, and Hook versus
Older and special needs shelter dogs wait the longest.
I think Brian
to find
Cage
loving people.
swerved.
That's why
and,
Subaru created National Make a Dogs Day to help these
Christian
special
Cage and
underdogs
Luchasaurus, I believe.
never feel left behind again. Subaru.
So yeah.
Claritin provides powerful allergy relief. Plus,
Jason Miller.
you drowsy like Zyrtec can.
Tonight's been a really good show. Yeah, I agree. It's been pretty good.
This burger's my inspiration.
Yeah, hey, Jason Miller, our Australian guy. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just getting ready, holding the toy AEW tag team belts.
How irresistible are these?
I'll be back there and get my phone charger.
Okay. Well, I guess Connor is going to be out for the moment. So, yeah. Zack Sabre Jr. is on commentary, and we have an 8-man tag match.
Look at you. Aussie Open versus FTR tomorrow at Wrestle Dream Live on pay-per-view. There's the QR code if you want to go ahead and order it. There's the tag.
Go tag in Cash Wheeler.
Let's order a tag. How about that? Cash Wheeler now in with fries. Waking up relatively fresh. Maybe that's an idea. I thought there's anything seems about it. Absolutely devastating offense, but Fletcher more than capable to match him. Series of standing swings, neither could gain the edge. Roll up two.
How's it going?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just watching the match. Oh, Dax Harwood. Cash with a roll up and a drop kick to Big Bill. Oh boy.
Oh. Oh, yeah. There's Starks at Legal Man. Three Starks on Real Utah. Sneak peek of what we'll be getting.
Big boot by Big Bill Doyle.
You two gentlemen respectful of Brian. Listen, respect gentlemen.
Brian is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. I surpassed him a decade at least. Two. It's archaic. It's like comparing semaphore with the internet, isn't it?
I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you know all about that, Jay.
I don't know about Democrat. And of course, Nigel has an axe to grind over his past history with Brian Daniels.
Oh. Big Bill. Rope tag back in the start.
Say Big Bill now here.
Really playing over Ricky Starks to have to do the offense.
change of pace offense.
Did you hear what Stark said earlier about how good I was at commentary?
I didn't hear that.
You did? Ricky, tell us again what you said. No, don't worry about it. Otherwise, you're occupied.
They're just getting can get the hot tag to Danielson because Danielson has not been a legal man yet in this match. I don't think he's going to get it. Tired game to Big Bill again. Chris, do you like him better with Enzo or Starks?
Huh?
Do you like Big Bill better with Enzo Amore or Ricky Starks?
Well, I know. I'm probably gonna have to go with Ricky Starks, though. I mean, I know he's a heel right now, but yeah, looks like they're modern versions of Diesel or Kevin Nash, and a modern day Shawn Michaels or modern day The Rock.
Yeah, I like him better with Ricky Starks too. Enzo Amore is kind of silly. If you ask me, it was really kind of silly. It's kind of like the Acclaim, but the Acclaim is a little bit more edgier than Enzo and Cass.
I want to see how it plays out. Modern Family, weekdays at 12:30 on TBS.
We're showing a lot of modern family commercials tonight.
Is he dead? Well, there it is.
Big Bang
He's
Theory.
alive. I need you to zap my face.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Tacoma FD, 2-episode season finale Thursday at 10.
Just for the four, if you guys haven't already, subscribe down below. We're at 400 subscribers. Officially today, we surpassed 400 subscribers. So if you haven't already, subscribe down below. Our goal is 500 subscribers before the year's over with.
Yep.
That's our goal. 500. Before the year's over with, we want to get 500. So, and keep in mind, the more subscribers we get, the bigger names that we can get on here. One name I always want to get on here is Bret Hart. He's one name I'm about to get on here, but
Connor, I think you froze up again.
Doesn't change. It's gonna.
They survive. I play here. You need to own it. Took another day. Every steak was messed up. I'm the one with the knife.
I was gonna say, I thought you were I thought you were gone again.
can you hear me?
What about these?
I can hear you.
I don't know what happened there.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty absorbs
No, they're
like a
saying
sponge,
subscribe
and
down
it's 2
below,
times more
so
absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the quicker
the
picker-upper.
more subscribers we get, the
5 billion
the
people
bigger
lack
names we can get.
access to safe surgery. Thousands of
See,
children
that
are
subscribe down
suffering
below.
and dying.
Thank you
from
to people who have
treatable
already
causes.
subscribed. We're at 400.
40
We
years,
surpassed 400
Mercy
today.
Ships
So
has
thank you to
deployed
everyone who
flooding
has subscribed.
hospitals to provide
Let's
free
put a
surgeries
milestone
these
for
children
we started this
Join us. Together,
2021
we can
November,
give children the
December,
hope
something
and
like that.
healing they never thought possible. It's a mission powered by love, made possible by you. Give
What happened?
today.
We had some little few technical difficulties. I don't know what happened there. I've been having a few internet problems today, off and on. So speaking of Wrestle Dream, what is a dream match that you guys like to see in the comments? If you're watching, the dream match for me is King of Omega and CM Punk or Sting and The Undertaker. What about you, Chris? What's a dream match that you'd like to see? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear my questions?
Huh?
I said, what is a dream match? Speaking of Wrestle Dream, what's a dream match that you'd like to see?
I don't know.
No, really, hot tag to Danielson. Finally got the hot tag. Nobody's kicking the mess out of it. He starts.
Watch out, starts into the outside.
So we'll see that if he starts.
Danielson, topside.
Oh, that was good. Daniel's on fire right now. Stopping another one. Ricky Starks right now.
Ricky Starks. We're seeing that now improve. Yeah, this is one of the best rivalries we've seen all year in AEW. Ricky Starks at every turn has proved himself against the American Clan Digger. Whether it's been the strap match or the Texas Death Match, Starks and Danielson have been perfectly paired. But this changes everything. This changes everything for Bryan Danielson. Yeah. Starks came up on top in that tag match, if you remember.
Big Bill Danielson chokes him. Oh, nice reversal into the submission. Is the crossface? Almost. Very good. Very good reversal. Like, Big going for a choke slam. Very good reversal into the submission hold. DDT by Cash Wheeler. Everyone's getting their spots in that now. Everyone's getting their stuff in.
Ouch.
Oh, all four of them going for kicks.
All 8 men are in the ring. It's like a blood and guts match, but different.
Yeah, 4 guys hit kicks at the same time.
Look at this.
Oh,
That's
headbutt.
a good one.
Close. Very, very close. All 4 of the guys got in there to break it up. Good timing.
Oh, butt.
30 minutes left till TV time expires.
That's reminded me actually that I need to order some flowers for Brian's retirement tomorrow. That's right, I know. What are suitable flowers for retirement? Chrysanthemums, lilies. Kevin, you look up next door. Yeah, what would you
How dare you? How about this? How about Big Bill and Dax Harwood?
Dax Harwood and Big Bill in the ring now.
You hear that and see and smell the sick bud of those nut-bitch chops.
Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood blocking everything from Big Bill.
Big Bill may have just KO'd himself.
Sharpshooter.
Twist up the huge legs in the sharpshooter.
That was head hit the turnbuckle there.
Almost got the sharpshooter in.
Wide open. Big Bill can complete this. Uh-oh. Now the tag to Starks.
Starks is the man.
Will set it up.
Uh-oh.
Shut it down.
That's going to leave a concussion.
Damn it.
Oh, that's right, surely.
What's what you want? I want to know what's going on.
That was miscommunication.
Cash Wheeler to break up the
I don't thought that was supposed to happen. He got there in time. Cash Wheeler was there in perfect time. Maybe it was supposed to happen. I don't know.
Was knocked out cold in the center of the ring. Now they're going to make a statement. Well, wait a second now. Aussie Open looking for
Oh, the chaos is breaking. Chaos is going haywire. Let's see how Aussie Open's going at it.
That statement, that purposeful statement.
Because actually Virginia's involved in the yes.
On the eve of their tag team title match.
Let's see what's going on at the end of the show.
What a physical demonstration here. The Psycho knee puts Big Bill down. Watch out, Yuta! This is all nice. This is all well and good for the match.
All chaos is breaking loose. There we go.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Zack Sabre Jr. and Bryan Danielson.
Oh, look at this. We would ask that there would be a gentlemanly exchange.
Zack Sabre Jr. is a lot taller than Bryan Danielson.
What's a pinball game? They're fighting everywhere. 24 hours, Zack Sabre Jr. says to Bryan. 24 hours left. Pay for a few time, folks. Big time on Sunday night. And this match involving FTR.
Oh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh no! "24 hours away until it's AEW's Wrestle Dream." So Connor have some technical difficulties again. You know, he always has those he has internet problems.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Before it goes off again, that was a pretty good episode tonight.
Indeed.
Definitely not my favorite episode. As before, Collision has not been as exciting since CM Punk has been gone. The show was good, but it just wasn't exciting to me. It's good moments, pretty good matches. I just really missed the Punk era. Everywhere that they focused on then, they're not focusing on now. We see Andrade and Juice Robinson, but we didn't see Miro or Hobbs. We didn't see Scorpio Sky any. We didn't hardly see any women tonight. We didn't see. I like the collision that Punk did a little bit better. We haven't seen Samoa Joe since he lost against MJF. But yeah, if I had the rate out of 10, I'd give it I'd give tonight's collision a 6.7 out of 10.
Ooh.
What about you, Chris?
I'm probably gonna have to go the same with you, or maybe a 7.
Yeah, it was a good episode. It was a good collision, but just not. It had its good moments, but definitely not one of my favorites. I give it a 6.7 tonight. 6.7 is not really a good number, but it was a good episode though. It was better. It was definitely watchable though. I enjoyed the I enjoyed the Omega and Jericho teaming up match. I enjoyed Andrade versus Juice Robinson. Main event was pretty good. Yeah, it just wasn't on the same levels as that Punk era. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Collision. Pretty good episode. We will be back, which I'll talk about to Chris tomorrow, or after this podcast. We are going to be having an AEW Wrestle Dream live reaction here. I'll discuss do later. But me and Mr. Else will be on here. We'll be doing the AEW Wrestle Dream live reaction. So we haven't done any pay-per-views hardly at all. We've done the Ring of Honor one, which wasn't really AEW, but this is the first AEW pay-per-view that we will be doing a live reaction to. So definitely, if you're not watching the pay-per-view, definitely come by and stay in the comments, and we'll keep you informed. Also, next Wednesday, we will be having the former WWE star, former TNA star, the Pope, Elijah Burke, on here for an interview. So if you guys have any questions you want to ask him, we'll show it up on the screen like we do all our comments, like how we do it like this. Go show your comment, and he'll answer your question. And thank you. It was a great It was a good podcast tonight. Definitely. Check our links in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Spotify, and Podbean. Facebook and Twitter for all of our guest updates, our show updates, our interview announcements, stuff like that. Spotify for our audio talking every week's AZ Canada. Speaking of AZ Canada, our episode 10 is out today. And it also consists of an interview of a Canadian independent wrestler, Jesse Bieber. If you guys don't know who he is, definitely watch the interview and you'll get a better insight of who he is. That's pretty much all I got to say. Definitely check out AZ Canada on the channel, episode 10. But that's pretty much all I got to say. We will see you guys tomorrow night for AEW Wrestle Dream.